For some time now, I've been working on this project, trying to build an ideal Telecaster. This has, as you can see from the sticker on the pick guard, American Professional 2 electronics and pick guard. That would be the pickups or the V-Mod 2. Got the push here, a little bit dusty because it's been in styrofoam packaging, because I've had it together to this point since the summer. And this is a Mexican-made body and bridge. I actually have an American Professional 2 bridge that I'm contemplating whether or not I want to. I actually really like it a lot, but I'd have to do some drilling because it's a different fit. So for months it's been incomplete, but now I have what I've been looking for. A maple, backwards there, American Performer neck. One reason I wanted the Performer over the Professional is that it has a synthetic bone nut, and I try when possible to not use animal products. And it has jumbo frets as opposed to medium jumbo, and a little thinner, still a C, a neck profile. There's really great figuring on this. I bought this off of Reverb. So after many months, I'm excited to put these two together and see how it sounds. Now with the finished product, and I could not be happier with it. It is just a wonderful guitar. Go through the specs. So this is an American Performer neck. One reason I wanted this over the American Professional, as I said earlier, was it has a synthetic bone nut instead of a real bone, and it has jumbo frets instead of the narrow tall or whatever's on the American Professional 2, and that's something that appealed to me. And I also really like the vintage push-in style tuning machines. So that is one part of this guitar. The electronics are American Professional 2, which that is what really drew me to the American Professional, which quite frankly I just didn't have $1,500 to spend on a guitar at the time, which is why I put it together little by little, because I just love the way that these V-Mod 2 pickups sounded in all the demos that I heard, and it's just great. And then this push with the humbucker, and I'll get into that a little bit more in a bit, was an appealing feature too. I actually have an American Professional 2 bridge. This is not it. This body is a 60s modified Vintera Mexican body, and the bridge which came with it and accompanying saddles, because it was the color I wanted, Lake Placid blue. And you know, I just thought that you know, they're both poly bodies, finished bodies, so they make some claim that the American Professional has some sort of special undercoat to improve resonance, and it might, but I'm confident that difference is so minute. Now the one pitfall, I'll say if it is that, is that it does have the traditional heel instead of the American Professional 2's contoured heel. But that's not a huge deal as far as I'm concerned. But this bridge sounds so good and looks so good. It's just very vintage. I haven't put the American Professional 2 on yet, and I might not, because it would require, the screw holes don't match up the same. So it would require some drilling, though I do believe the bridge would cover those holes, extra holes. The advantage of the American Professional 2 bridge is that it is raised on the sides, but not as much. And it does have the compensated rounded off saddles, which I might put those on even if I don't change the bridge or get something similar. But this is just an amazing guitar. I was very fortunate having put Partscasters together before. The neck was a perfect fit to the body. In fact, because of a little bit of excess paint, I actually had to sand a little bit to get it. Could not be more snug. I'm confident, though, I wouldn't do this, that I could hold it like that without the screws in. So I'm just going to go through a few of the sounds here. This is just a clean tone through a Fender Champion 600 with the bridge pickup. Traditional Tele bridge pickup sound. And that's one thing I love about the V mods. They're actually, I never have seen this said before, even though it's so obvious. I believe it's Alnico 2 magnets on the 3 high strings and Alnico 5 on the 3 low strings to improve the warmth for the high strings and the clarity and the bite for the low strings. But the thing is, Seymour Duncan's been doing that with the Seymour Duncan 5.2 for years, which I, in fairness, have not played myself, but Tim Shaw designed these, and they just sounded amazing in demos, and quite frankly, they have even exceeded my expectations. Just clean, the traditional Telecaster combined position. And the neck. But the real secret weapon for this guitar, and it's not just a gimmick, is this push-push control, which basically runs these 2 pickups in series to form a humbucker, and it is a great sound. You can tell a little bit there, but I'll just play some more lead type stuff here. First on the bridge pickup, and again, this is just straight into the amp. I have a memory toy analog delay on. It's the only pedal I have on at the moment. But the traditional combined position. Traditional neck position. And the humbucker position. But you can tell the difference there, but I'm going to kick on a GHS Angry Charlie, and I think that will really show you what this can do. So again, just the regular bridge position. Gives it a little bit more volume there. Middle. And the middle position is hum canceling, and it's not a humbucker because of the way that they're wound. Neck. And the humbucker mode. Just to play around with that a little bit more, it's such a great sound. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. I'll turn the pedal volume up some. There we go. Just a great sound. Here's the bridge pickup by comparison. And the neck. And the regular, so to speak, middle position. That humbucker, it's not a gimmick, it really is useful. I mean, it's not going to sound like a Les Paul because it's a Telecaster. It's not a Les Paul, the construction's so different. But if you wanted to go on stage with one guitar and get credible humbucker sounds with a Telecaster while getting 100% traditional tones, I mean, this will do it. Something a little harder rocking. And then back to the, that was with the humbucker, back to the bridge. And let's go a little lighter gain. Let's see. This is a full drive too, with the overdrive at about 11 o'clock. So just a little bit here. Bridge. Traditional middle. Neck. And the humbucker position. Really trying to just wring the sounds out more than play anything too precise, but some Keith Richards style stuff with the bridge. Traditional middle. Neck. And humbucker mode. And just for the fun of it, let's get the rat going with it. Turn that volume up a little bit. So, and just a little, but that's with, like, for example, and this tone control and volume control actually work and are great. This has been with 100% volume the whole time, but just to give you an idea, and with tone. We're in the humbucker position, tone all out. Tone about 75%. Tone about 50%. So really just a great guitar. I might compare it some to, though obviously it's not stock, and this is more a demonstration than a review, some of my other Telecaster style guitars. But I mean, I could not be happier with this Partscaster project. Looks great. Love the tortoise pick guard with this Lake Placid blue. If you watched my Lake Placid blue Esquire video, you may remember I said that I think Squier does some of the classic colors better than Fender. I will say, though, this is a beautiful color. The Squier is more traditional Lake Placid blue than this is a Vintera body. This is a little more of that emerald blue, but I mean, it looks fantastic. I actually think with this pickguard, it looks better this way. In fact, G&L is now making a tribute model with a rosewood neck that is basically identical to this in appearance. And that's just a coincidence, but that was just a little tidbit. Not better or worse, just different. I mean, I think this looks amazing. Couldn't be happier with it. So Look for this and a lot more of my future videos and music in general. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and keep on rocking.